Okay, so in last video we had the program that had an exit button that when we click it, it quits the program, right? We had a code that had an exit button that quits the program. So today we're going to learn how to place images and background images in our program. In order to do that, let us delete this function, and we're going to use label. We first of all have to call our image. So as we have a image here, omen.png, which is the PNG I'm going to work with, I'm going to say image img equals photo image, which is a function you don't need to import. Photo image file equals omen.png. I've declared our image, and now here we're going to declare a variable, a label variable. Let us call it image label equals label, which will be on root, and image equals the img, the img that you have previously defined in here, img. Let us image label.pack, put it on the screen, and run our program. Now we can see that we have a background image in our program, but we see like that it's quite bigger than the original program. Now if we try to resize our window, you can see that the picture doesn't get automatically resized, and that we have this bigger screen here. What if we try to use the same background as it? Nah, let us leave it later. And in order to resize it, as if to put it like according to the geometry of your window, like we have here our 1000, width of 1000 and the height of 100 pixels, you might need to use a program. You might need to use a Python code that I'll put in the description below, that will be in my GitHub. You might need to use this resizer here. Now what are we going to do here? We can open this resizer.py file, run it, and we'll get this window here. Now here you can resize according to the pixels you're going to use in your geometry. We had put a width of 1000 pixels and a height of 800 pixels. Then select the picture, desktop, back images, omen.png, and now can preview the picture because it's too large. Okay, we're good to go. There's no problem with that. Here we're gonna type our new picture name. Let us say omen2.png. Save it. Now that we have our new picture saved, I think we can close it, and we have a new picture here with let us check its properties, details, with dimensions, width of 100,000 pixels and a height of 800 pixels. Now let us go to our program, and instead of putting omen that's bigger than the original window, no, that's smaller than the original window, let us put omen2.png, and now we get it covering the entire program. But you still can see that when we try to resize our window, it still gets kind of, how can I say, something you don't like about it. In order to solve that problem, you can You can remove the resizability of the window by root.attributes. Was that attributes? No, it was root.resizable false width for width and false for height. None of them will be resizable, and after running it you can see that we can no more resize our window. Or you can use how can I say, from Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator. Let us just open it with Adobe. Open with Adobe Illustrator. Open it Adobe Illustrator and try to find the color we're using here. Like an eye drop. Find the color. Copy the hexa code of the color and cancel. Come back into our code and change the background color of our main window. Root BG, which stands for background, will be equal to a hexa code of the code we copied earlier. Now you can maximize your window, and we got some problem here, but you still can see that the background color is kinda same with the PNG file we're working with. You can put like cyan. Let us try cyan to see how it is. It's gotta be cyan without, yeah. You can see that the cyan is out here and our main PNG file is inside. Let us try gray. Now I have our gray here. I think we need to put a BD of 0 here. BD equals 0 in order to remove that white line. Yeah, in order to remove that white line, you need to use BD dot equals 0. And here let us put our hexa code again and run it code one more time. Have that we have our PNG file. Let us put our exit button again. Let us call it quit button. Quit button equals button text equals exit command equals quit, and define our quit function here. Quit root.destroy and pick our quit button right under the image label. Quit button.pack, and we'll have our quit button right under the PNG you're working with. And that's pretty much how you can replace PNG or GP. No, only PNG. If you're going to place JPEG or other ICO files in your program, you might need to use the Pillow library. That's the library I previously used in the resizer code. As library used in the resizer code, you might need to install this Pillow library and use image TK and image. But we ain't working with it now. I'll tell you how to install it and how to use Pillow library later. And I'm gonna catch you in the next video.